Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So, Thanksgiving just ended. We have a ton of turkey, and we put most of it in the freezer, but we have some that is left over to make a dinner tonight. So, tonight I'm making crescent rolls with turkey in it and cheese. But to go with it, I'm also going to roast some potatoes and green beans. And so, we're going to get started on the potatoes first. My stove is heating up to 425, and we're going to get started on those. So let's get going. Okay, so I've got potatoes, I've got some olive oil and salt and pepper, and that's what we're going to start with. I put some aluminum foil on my pan, and I'm just going to cut these up into little chunks. And you can do as many potatoes as you would like. I'm just doing 4. We're going to probably have leftovers, so that's why I just did 4, even though there's 2 of us. But I'm thinking lunches. Okay, so we got that part of it done. Now I'm just going to drizzle. I'm going to move this to where you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to drizzle. I'm going to drop everything. I'm just going to drizzle some olive oil on here. Whoa. I'm going to dump it, apparently, all over. So and then I'm just going to use my hands to mix it up. Get the pieces all coated. And I kind of went a little overboard on the drizzling because that just is what happened. Oh well. All right. I'm gonna wash my hands so we can do the salt and pepper. I'll be right back. Oh my word. Okay. So we've got that done. I'm just gonna move that out of the way. Little salt, and you can do this to taste. All right, so once my oven is preheated, it's still working its magic. So once it's preheated, I will get this in the oven for 20 minutes. Then I will bring you back, and we're going to add the green beans at that point. All right, so let's just, I've got a few more minutes to go, or seconds, or whatever. I don't know, however long it takes to preheat. And that, like I said, I'll bring you back. Okay, so they've been cooking for 20 minutes, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to turn them over. I did not add any, and now I'm paying for it. I didn't think to add any kind of spray. No, I didn't add any cooking spray. So this should be interesting. All right, well, I'm going to do what I can. I can't believe I didn't even think about it until just now. I guess what I was thinking is that, you know, I have oil on there, so what do I need to put cooking spray down for? That had to have been what I was thinking. Because generally that is not something I would do. Generally I would put cooking oil down. Or cooking spray, whatever. So, oh well. Things happen. Be a meal without me messing it up somehow. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, so I'm going to spread this back out. And you would think with as much olive oil as I accidentally dumped on here that it would be fine, right? All right. So we've got this going on. And now I'm going to add the green beans. So I'm actually going to put them, I have them draining because I got them out of the freezer. So I'm going to put them in a bowl and mix them up, mix in oil that way. Okay, so here's my green beans. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on them. A little bit of pepper. And a little bit of salt. And then I'm just going to mix these up so it gets all coated. And then I'm just going to kind of plop it on over the potatoes. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay, so these are going to go back into the oven for 20 minutes. So I will bring you back when they're finished. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the second part of our dinner. So I am going to use cooking spray. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Crescent rolls. Oh, this is nice. It already busted. Usually I gotta bang it on something and then it pops and it's like really loud. And I didn't have to do that this time. Yay! Now though, to try and get them out of there, that's a whole nother trick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now let's find where they begin. So you just want to roll these out. Now I am just using turkey and cheese, and I'm using cheddar cheese. That's what we had already shredded in the refrigerator, so that's what I'm going with. All right, so I'm going to separate these at the triangle mark. Now you can do this with roast beef, you can do this with ham, you can do this with whatever you want, really. Okay, so on the fat end, you're going to add a little bit of turkey. A little bit of cheese. Oh, and I just realized that you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, and then you kind of want to bring in the side pieces a little bit. Just to kind of seal it up a little bit, and then you're just going to roll. And then you're going to put them on the cookie sheet. And like I said, I did spray it. You just kind of want to once again bring it in and roll them up. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit and see if that helps it. Now, when I do roast beef, I actually just use cheese sticks. It tastes really good that way. Now, if you want, you can also put, whoa, that one broke. You can put everything bagel on here, the sauce or the seasoning. It's up to you if that's something you would want to do. I'm not going to do that. You can also get out the, what do you call it? Oh gosh, I can't even think. I'm drawing a blank. You can also get out the gravy, turkey gravy, to dip it in if you want to. Now this year for Thanksgiving, we actually only did a turkey breast. There was only 5 of us, so we saw no reason to do a whole turkey, especially since we always have so many leftovers. And then I'm struggling every year to try and figure out what to do with them. And so this year we just decided that, you know what? We were just going to do a turkey breast. And it turned out amazing. We don't have a lot of leftovers. We have a couple bags. And we usually do a whole spiral ham. This year we did not do that. We actually only did a ham steaks. And that worked out so great. So then once again, we didn't have a lot of leftovers. And when it came to sides, we did candied yams. We did corn casserole. We did mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. Now, I use a box stuffing, but I do mine a little different. I actually add, I saute onions and celery to mix in with my stovetop. And then sometimes we'll add a little extra seasonings to it as well. That just depends. But it tastes delicious when you do that. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave these sitting here till the oven is ready to go because I've still got the veggies in there. I'm going to clean up my mess. But I don't have a whole big mess to clean up. But so I will show you what they're going to look like when they're finished. I'm sure they're going to be delicious. And I can't get this lid to go onto the bowl. Okay. All right. So we're going to get this in the oven. And we're going to, how long? we're just following the directions for making them. So they're going to go into the oven for 10 to 13 minutes at 375. Okay, so when we roast our vegetables, we like them to be a little on the crispy side, which I accomplished that. I'm looking forward to trying these. They smell wonderful. The crescent rolls just went into the oven, and these are going to be so good. It's going to be such a delicious dinner. I can't wait to show you the finished product. So I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this adventure. I hope that everything's going great. If you have some amazing recipes for leftover turkey, let me know. I'm always looking for something to use turkey with. I know you can do a lot of things, but I want to know from you. What do you do with your leftover turkey? Now, I do love a really good turkey sandwich on Wonder white bread, a little bit of mayonnaise, some salt and pepper. Delicious. But the croissants is something fun to do. So, all right. So hit that like, hit the subscribe, and hit the share button, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.